Alright guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about squats. Right now it's going to be a still image on the screen right there. So there's a couple things that I wanted to point out, then I'm going to run a few clips through Raw just to kind of let you guys see how I squat, what my form looks like, and then I'm going to talk to you guys on camera afterwards about the benefits of squats and just other things like that. So the few things I wanted to point out really quickly are the number one thing is my back. Notice how my back is straight. It is not hunched over. That means the weight on my back is not too much once I'm down in the 90-degree position. My chest is upright, which also means that the load on my shoulders or back is not too much. My quads, if you can see them through that bar, they are at 90 degrees or parallel. I don't squat ass to grass because of injury, the risk of injury. My feet are flush on the floor. My heels are touching and my toes are touching. And my buttocks is stuck out, which also you should have that, which creates a 90 degrees along your quadriceps. So here is a video of my squat form exactly. So a couple things to notice: watch my hips hinge out first. That's the first part to move. I actually went ass to grass on that one, which I shouldn't have. This one is 90 degrees, so my hips hinge outwards, my back is straight, chest is up, which are the most important things that you want. Also, my knees do not cave inwards once you look at it from the back. My feet are staying flush to the ground, and I'm getting a full range of motion with the squat. So here are a couple videos of just raw clips.
Alright guys, so what's up? You just watched my video, well not video, the beginning of this video, which kind of shows you guys basically a proper squat form. It shows you a couple of raw clips of me squatting from the other day, and then there's a few other things here and there, but I really wanted to kind of take this time because in the duration of that video I couldn't really explain everything I wanted to that associate with squats, squat form, just little things that I kind of wanted to touch on more so. So the first things first, reasons that you should do squats: because legs are the biggest muscle group in your body, and squats basically work, I mean, not directly every single muscle, but they pretty much work every single muscle, if that makes sense. I'm kind of contradicting myself, but I mean, for the most part, they work your quadriceps, they work your glutes, they work your hams a little bit. And I mean, and overall, it's just a great exercise to do. You get a really good pump from it. It gets you sweating, it gets your heart rate up, and just overall, squats are a very good leg exercise to implement into your leg workout. Number two, talking about being comfortable with squats. So a lot of people actually should not do squats. I mean, I can do them because I don't have any back problems, lower spinal problems, anything like that. If you have or have had a previous back issue, I do not recommend doing squats because of the load that it puts on your spine. There are other exercises that you can implement. You can do dumbbell squats, leg presses. Leg presses are a good one because it's working the exact same muscles as a squat is, maybe not exactly the stabilizer muscles, things like those, but for the most part, a leg press is going to work the same exact muscles. You're going to be able to load as much or more weight than you probably could have with squats, as long as your form is good, you're controlling the movement. It's a great exercise to implement besides squats. Another thing in the video that you saw was me doing warm-up by 5. I didn't say how many sets I did before the squats. That's because it's completely up to you guys how many sets you're going to do before an actual exercise. So what I like to do is leg extensions that before I'm squatting. That just kind of puts blood into my quads, gets my legs ready, it gets a mind-muscle connection going, and it gets me ready to crush some squats. So going back to the whatever sets by 5, do as many sets as you guys need to kind of get warmed up, to get focused, to really focus in on those squats, because it is, I mean, it's not a high risk. If you're doing squats properly, it's a completely safe and effective workout, but there is a chance for injury, and squats probably have the highest if you are not focused, if you're not really paying attention to your form. I mean, your back's arching a little bit, you're using too much weight, things like that. There is a big chance for injury, so you really need to take as many warm-up sets as you physically need to really get that mind-muscle connection and get ready for your squats. And number 3, the thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about would be certain things that come along with squats. If you are, I mean, I'll say advanced, more advanced as in you can use more weight, like myself, I can use a bit more weight. I like to use a belt. It keeps me solid. I mean, it keeps my core activated because it's just the constant reminder, and obviously the belt helps keep my back straight, but it keeps me solid as one when I'm going down, so there's no chance for my back to arch over, things like that. And then I also like to use knee wraps, but that is me because I'm a 20-year-old kid. I probably have 45-year-old man joints. I mean, my joints are awful. I mean, I've had a couple of injuries. I'm getting over an injury, kind of getting over an injury right now. The reason I'm only doing 255, obviously that's not too much weight, but beginning of the summer, around June, I was doing a leg press, and I was working out with 2 of my buddies, and actually I strained a muscle in the back of my head, so I was pretty much out of the gym for about 6 weeks. Didn't do legs, didn't do anything like that. And then keep in mind, I used to work out at Planet Fitness, which I'm actually sitting in the parking lot right now. It's behind, you can't see it behind that truck. I'm sitting in the parking lot now. So, I mean, working out at Planet Fitness didn't help either because they don't have any squat racks, so I'd have to squat off the incline. And actually one time squatting off the incline, taking a step back, I tweaked my knee, so now my left knee is all messed up. So I need to use knee wraps to keep as much heat basically in my knees. It keeps my knees well lubricated. It keeps my knees well off to squat enough so that I don't hurt myself. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I love the support you guys are giving me. Let me know anything that you guys want to know. I mean, send me some messages. I've got a few topics that I'm going to touch later on, but I really haven't figured out how to end these videos yet. Obviously the first one I messed up terribly. It was just awkward as hell, so I kind of just edited it and said thanks for watching. But I'll make an actual outro this time. Thank you guys for watching so much. I appreciate all the support. It really drives me and keeps me going to make these videos. I really want to help you guys, and again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.